Point like MaxBite, Happiest Mind, CSM Technology, ANSYS, and so on. There are so many are there also. Within STPI or STPI and EP, we are not only offering an institutional platform to the entrepreneurs and but also synergize the efforts of the all the stakeholders for evolving a definite solution in the defined focus area, and the winning solutions, winning POCs that can get implemented in the real life. One of the objective of is also to bring out state of art product and solutions and give a further boost to the Make in Odisha, Make in India products. There are several focus area already identified. We have got a short video where we will mention what are the focus area in the challenging areas that industries are facing. And the key takeaways for the winners, for the startups, those who will get selected through this program. This is a month-long program. Are apart from the case prize to the selected winners, there is also support for the component reimbursement, support for the component and other services that will be that will be required for doing the POC development, rapid prototyping support. Then there is support for R&D with collaboration with corporate houses. Then access to lab, access to fab lab, access to the IP support, then mentoring support, plug and play incubation, both physical and virtual. These are few takeaways, and finally, I'm not taking much time. Once again, I'd like to welcome our DG sir and thank you for approving this program. And he's always very passionate and positive for the state of Odisha. Whenever I had a discussion, he always mentioned your state is so much supportive. Why can't you run new programs in the state of Odisha? So thank you very much, sir, for joining today and for approving this program. At the same time, it is my part to thank our Secretary, Mr. Manoj Mishra, who is always behind STPI like a pillar. He always give all blanket approval for all our proposals, and not even STPI, with all the industry, even if it is a governance proposal, even if it is a infrastructure proposal, whatever it may be, he always support STPI. And also I would like to thank and welcome once again to all the leaders from JSW, NALCO, SAIL, and all our industry partners, Intel Plugin Alliance, and for joining hand with STPI and EP in this program. And I am hopeful that this mining challenge program shall propagate the mission of STPI and EP. And I'd like to request all the startups, those who are present here, those who are not here also, to come up with solutions that can address the challenges that has been faced by the mining industry nowadays. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for delivering the welcome address and providing the primary impetus, actually the much needed thrust for setting the tone of the Mining Challenge program. And to append to this wonderful insight by you, we would like to present before the dignitaries and the August gathering of video on the Mining Challenge program. EP team to please do the needful. Thank you, team. Now I would request Shri Sudeep Pal Chaudhary, the Chief General Manager, Instrumentation and Automation, Rourkela Steel Plant, for kind address on RSP's involvement in the Mining Challenge program. Sir, please.
Thank you, Mishra Madam. Respected dignitaries, co-panelists, and all others connected through VC, a very good afternoon to all of you. It gives me immense pleasure and pride to be part of this inauguration ceremony for this Mining Challenge Program 2022. The phenomenon of digitalization and IoT is an idea whose time has arrived and is reasonably so sweeping all manufacturing and mining firms across the world. Firms, corporations, and institutions who have failed to assimilate and embrace the latest technologies are likely to be relegated to the dustbins of industrial history. It is in this context that I applaud the timing and spirit of the launch of this effort by STPI for the Mining Challenge program. Integrated steel plants like RSP are totally dependent on captive mines for its iron ore and flux input and largely dependent on imports for its coal requirement. A quick run through the relevant statistics will throw an insight into the importance of today's exercise. RSP at present actually is in a sale as a whole is 23 million tons, and RSP is requirement is around 4.5 million tons production at present. The requirement of iron ore is around 6 million tons. So sale as a whole for his vision 2023 will be requiring 90 million tons of iron ore alone to sustain its production target of 54 million tons. Similar is the requirement for dolomite, the flux requirements, and for the non-coking coal requirements also. Therefore, it is imperative that huge strides in mining output and activity is required to translate this vision into reality. This program has already identified the key problem statements from all the stakeholders, and through this compilation and selection of appropriate digitalization projects, is expected to usher in a higher productivity, elimination of the safety hazards and breakdowns in the targeted mines. This will also harness improve efficiency in these mines, reduce cost of production, pilferage, and process delays by adopting the latest standards in video analytics and surveillance. The adoption of machine learning and AI-based technologies for exploration, fleet management, and predictive analysis of major equipments shall facilitate a paradigm shift in maintenance philosophy from scheduled maintenance to maintenance practice based on predictive analysis through smart sensorization. RSP expects to largely benefit from this exercise through a long-standing MOU between STPI and RSP. This launch is also expected to bring forth catalytic changes in the digitalization landscape and innovation in Industry 4 in the mining in Odisha. I strongly believe that this transformational exercise will take our nation forward in its 75th year of independence, and once again congratulate those who have worked hard to make this launch a success. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your address and RSP's role focusing on the conceptual part of providing the problem statements for the startups to address them. I would now request Sri Mansa Prasad Mishra to please provide the audience an insight into the various problems faced in the mines and the role that NALCO plays in the program. Mr. Sri Mansa Prasad Mishra is the Director, Projects and Technical, NALCO. Sir, please.
Namaskar, good afternoon. Respected Sri Arvind Kumar, DG STPI, Sri Manoj Mishra, Secretary, Electronics and IT, Government of Odisha, and other esteemed guests. In fact, we are quite happy and we are quite proud to be associated with this program. And being in mining industry, we realize that there are many issues that need to be addressed to take Indian mining industry to the next level. Global context, when you see Indian mining industry, it probably lags behind many of the very advanced mining countries like Australia, Canada, South Africa. Now, in our context, this kind of challenge program will bring in new thought process, new dimension, and probably a new kind of energy to this mining sector, which many of us may incline to agree has not been got the right attention focus till date. Indian mining industry, or for that matter, mining industry for any economy, is the backbone of for its sustenance. Unless and until the economy gets the minerals for its consumption, for further value addition, no economy can survive. But despite this being the relevance of mining industry, what we have seen today, the mining industry in India continues to be in a very less advanced stage. So this kind of challenge program through which we are bringing in young, energetic, and innovative minds to work on certain teething problems. Teething problems, when I say teething problems, it's not specific to NALCO, it is specific to any mining industry. I am sure these 31 problems, uh, you know, the solution to these problems can be applied to any mining industry, be it bauxite, be it iron ore, be it coal, for that matter, any mining industry per se. So with this background, when I see this challenge program being taken up by STPI, being an industry partner, we are really excited. There are certain problems which we have stated for the challenges to pick up these problems. If they are if a solution is found, that will be beneficial to us, and it will give us a lot of benefit in terms of cost economics, in terms of safety, and also another factor which I would like to add and emphasize about the environmental sustainability. I wish this program all the success, and being an industry partner and having an MO with STPI, we're ready to extend all support that is needed to make this challenging program a success. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir, for sharing with us the challenges in the mining ecosystem as a whole, and motivating, rather encouraging our innovators to come forward with out-of-the-box solution. We are sure this program will definitely bring in solutions to the challenges that we have listed. May I now request Shri Prasant Bishwal, Head CSR and Director Corporate Relations, JSW, to address the August audience. Sir, please.
Thank you, Loka. Respected DG STPI, respected Secretary E&IT Government of Odisha, respected Director STPI Bhubaneswar. I'm probably the happiest among the gathering today, because in my previous avatar, I used to always challenge our startups, in three areas. One was mining, second was tourism, and third was disaster management. These three areas are very, very important for our state Odisha, and also throws a big opportunity for startups working in this space, a global opportunity. Today, when we are talking about when we're launching this event, mining challenge with STPI, when we started this discussion, I was very excited because the state and the startup community stands to benefit in a larger way from anything that comes out of this particular program. As an organization, as a company, JSW is looking at innovative technologies, innovative ways of bringing technology to the mining sector. And in particular, if we look at the challenges that affects the mining sector, whether it is raging, logistics, staking, or transportation, or be it environmental or social impact of mining. Today we are probably using age-old technologies, age-old approach and methods, and it is time now to look at how do we take the biggest revenue contributor of our state to the next level. This particular sector has been really a blessing for our state, and how it is upon this community to ensure that this natural resources actually becomes more and more useful for the state and its people. So just talking about this particular challenge, I believe the role of IT, and particularly IoT driven devices, in terms of operational issue, operating in the mines, or whether it is logistics or transportation or beneficiation. I think IoT is going to play a big role, including in environmental management as well as social aspects. I particularly look at more closely towards the social and environmental aspects of this particular sector. So I can definitely say there is a huge scope of bringing in technologies in creating more sustainable mining solutions, making the mines, whether be it iron ore, be it coal or anything else, making it more sustainable going forward, and also helping the country achieve net zero, in its fight against climate change. So I wish all the startups and entrepreneurs who are looking forward to participate in this program all the very success. And I'm really excited to see a lot of technology innovations coming from this mining challenge. Thank you so much, STPI, for organizing this, and we are really proud to be part of this. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your thought-provoking deliberation on the wide range of subjects and issues, which is extremely relevant for finding solutions in the Mining Challenge program, and where JSW plays an eminent role in encouraging, especially you have played an eminent role in encouraging startups to find solutions to these existing challenges. Thank you so much. May I now request Shri Nitin Watts, Managing Director, India Excel Point System Private Limited, to address the audience. Nitin, please.
Thank you, Lopa. A very good afternoon to all the panelists, innovators, and attendees. I would like to thank Arvind Kumarji and Manoj Mishra-ji, STPI team, Manas-ji, Lupa ma'am, to provide this opportunity to Excel Point. We have a very long association with STPI, and we have also participated in the last Scout events. It was a very great working experience that time. And of course, it is worth to mention that STPI is doing a great job in nurturing the startups, creating the next generation entrepreneurs. And now we're pleased to part of this event. We got an opportunity where we see all the young and energetic minds who will enroll in this mining challenge. Just now I'm hearing about a few of the panelists. Yes, there are a lot of challenges we really see now, and it's good to know that this is a very big industry. So how technology can able to fill this gap, and how in this whole mining challenge program, how being a technology partner, Excel Point can value add. We are very much confident about this one. After looking at the problem statements and hearing a bit from this discussion. But a brief about Excel Point, maybe some of you might didn't know about Excel Point. So Excel Point is a leading distributor for more than 3 decades now. And in India, we are there about more than 15 years plus. And the key strength about Excel Point is not only a selling of a distribution. Our major strength lies with our R&D supports. We are working very closely in Delhi with all the government officials that how we can bring India to a next level. So we see that the government is also talking about Make in India. We are also talking the fabs are coming to India. So there are a lot of things we are talking at this moment. So all the role of all the semiconductor manufacturers, semiconductor distributors are very vital in this industry. And we are trying to bring more solutions, setting up more labs in India, putting up all the AE related activities. So with all these things, we see that in the coming years, India is going to be a major contributor for semiconductors. During my tenure in Excel Point, we visited China, I visited all the big industries, and now see that in India, we are going to adopting those trends. And very soon, I think we are going to reach to that level, which the India going to be a major contributor in the semicon. Once this wafer and all these things going to build it up. Currently, we are representing NXP, Samsung, ADI, Microchip, Qualcomm, Xilinx, and many more product lines in that. So the whole Excel Point team is working very closely with our all the suppliers and bringing solutions. Why we need to bring solutions is because that the customers who are really working here, we wanted to save their time. We just want that they should be focused more in those areas where they're already been experienced enough. So role of Excel Point is bringing those solutions so that we can quickly deliver. We can able to shorten the lifespan on this one. So it's all about the semiconductor supply chain. We wanted this whole supply chain to come as together as a one solution, and that's the main focus for Excel Point. Now we are very much active in 5G space, EV space, automotive, defense, and it is good to be a part in the mining program as well. After looking at the video, hearing it, there are a lot of security surveillance, communication. Like I think Excel Point could be able to be contribute much better in all these spaces and come out with the solutions which can able to solve the current problems which are being faced by the mining industry. And this program will surely encourage all of us to contribute with our solution. And somehow the end objective is we wanted that we should enhance the quality of our life to all our citizens. So in this regard, we are here to support from all the possible levels, whether it's a sampling, whether it's a kitting support, technical collaborations. In fact, Excel Point is also working with the one Singapore government on a Planet Spark, where we are actually creating the solutions so that we can able to support all those startup companies with the ready-made solution, ready-made boxes like AI box. We are very active now, 5G. So all these things, when I'm hearing the input from the respective mining contributors, then possibly our team could able to provide more support in that. So I look forward to work with you all, and I'd like to wish all the best to all the participants and successful event to the STPI team. Maybe we all progress with the breathtaking solutions. That's all. That's all from my side.
Thank you. Thank you so much for speaking on Excel Point involvement in the programs organized at Electropreneur Park, Bhubaneswar, and also the continuous technical support that you extend to the startups. May I now humbly request Shri Sambit Sahu, Vice President and General Manager of Network and Edge Group at Intel Corporation, to address the audience. Sir, please.
Thank you, Lopa. Respected Arvind Kumar Sir, DG STPI. Respected Manoj Mishra, Secretary, Electronics and IT, Department, Government of Odisha. My esteemed co-panelists, dignitaries, all the entrepreneurs, and ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon all. Hope you all are doing well. And I'm really honored and privileged to be providing few thoughts in this summit. First of all, big congratulations to Electropreneur Park for hosting this and such an amazing event and amazing initiative. And the state of Odisha is very rich in mines and minerals. And this is a very appropriate time to really see how to take it to the next level. So we are living in a world or in a time of unprecedented technology growth, technology innovation. Yeah. I have worked in this industry for 30 plus years, never seen such innovation growth happening. The whole mining industry is also expected to grow a lot. The figures say that the overall global mining industry is supposed to hit $2.4 trillion by 2025. That's a huge, and definitely the state of Odisha can be in the forefront. So I think this is an excellent opportunity, and I think this is the need of the hour for the mining industry as well as the technology industry to come together. And your video was so appropriate that the challenges that we are facing today that needs to be solved, whether it is productivity, whether it is cost or safety, surveillance, security, supply chain management, sustainability, it goes on and on. But this definitely is the need of the hour and needs very, very strong collaboration between the mining industry and the technology industry. So it's great initiative that we are doing so. Intel, where I work, has been heavily invested in developing technologies, not only just for mining, but in many parts of our life, in many aspects of our lives. And there are four mega trends that are emerging, and we are heavily researching into that. One is computing, where we would like everything to be digitized, everything to be a computer, starting from your light bulb to your thermostat, to your sensor, to your actuator, every equipment in the factory to be digitized. So computing is the first mega trend. The second mega trend is communication. We are living in a world where we need to communicate with each other very, very effectively. And not only between human beings, communicating with machines or machines communicating with machines. We are living in that world of communication. And this 5G is only going to help us accelerate that. The third piece is data. There is huge amount of data explosion happening, even in factories and industries. The numbers say that the amount of data that we will generate in next 3 years will surpass the data that was generated in the last 30 years. Now, all these data has to be processed, analyzed at scale with cloud, and also has to reach and the end user effectively through edge computing. So there's data. And the fourth is artificial intelligence. Everything has to be smart. Everything has to be behave like a human being to some extent. So all these four mega trends that are happening, we are investing heavily into it, and this will be very useful to the mining industry and hopefully address the problems that was shown in the video. So great time for us to collaborate together, the mining industry and technology industry, to see what problems to solve, what solutions to come up with, how to deploy the solutions, and how to think ahead and bring in new solutions. This is a great opportunity also for the future brilliant minds, for the entrepreneurs to think through these problems, through these challenges, and come up with effective solutions. I wish all the entrepreneurs all the best and really applaud this initiative by Electropreneur Park and the rest of the dignitaries to do this. Thank you all, and my best wishes to you all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for making us the proud benefactors of the ample knowledge and experience you just shared with us. And we are really grateful for your support in furthering the growth of electronics and ecosystem at Electropreneur Park, Bhubaneswar. And moving ahead, it's pertinent to mention that, like you rightly said, a successful collaboration becomes possible only due to the constructive participation and cooperation of all stakeholders to create a holistic ecosystem for encouraging R&D, innovation, prototyping assistance, or commercialization of the ESDM products, and most importantly, to promote entrepreneurship in the ESDM sector, that too in Bhubaneswar and Odisha, and many more, in fact. And with this, I would request Sri Sambit Sahu and Sri Amit Chatterjee, the Strategic Business Development and Startup Initiatives Intel India, to announce the alliance that Intel India's Plug-in Alliance and STPI coming together, please.
Sambit,
Thank you. Amit, please do the honors.
Thank you so much, Sambit. No, it's our pleasure. It's completely our pleasure having STPI Bhubaneswar as part of Plug-in Alliance. Um, uh, it's actually humbling to have so many people who are innovating and collaborating coming in together. The alliance that we have is all about collaborate to innovate, and we are humbly, I would say, honored to have STPI with us.
Thank you.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
Yes, sir, please, sir.
No, it's really our great pleasure to announce this collaboration between Electropreneur Park and Intel through this plugin alliance, and hopefully with this we'll make a small contribution to the challenges that you outlined, and hopefully it has a very positive impact to the India industry and the mining industry in general. And we'll be happy to continue our support and partnership through this plugin alliance endeavor.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I request the EP team to please play the short clip on the collaboration. Thank you. Thank you so much. And I request Sri Amit Chatterjee, Strategic Business Development and Startup Initiatives Intel India, to kindly address the August gathering. Amitji, please.
Thank you so much, Lupa. I don't think I'm going to add any further. There is already so many people who have talked about. I actually liked what Mr. Manas said about making mining as an Orissa, specifically mining as a sector, to be really technologically advanced. Uh, our thought process has been very clear, what Sambit said and what others said, that it is not one person's journey. Anything that we try to do, it is not one person's journey. It is a team effort and it's a collaborative effort. And we are here to support in all of that journey and take you further in whatever you are trying to achieve. Startups, it's always humbling to work with them. They are the most energetic crowd that you can ever get. The kind of energy that they exude is mind blowing. And having worked with them over and over for us, I would say around a good amount of time, they have always amazed us. And what we are trying to do is to help them and go get them the right kind of frameworks, is what I will put it. I don't want to tell them that what is right and what is wrong. That's not our charter, definitely, because they know better. But our thought process here is to come together and give them the right framework for success on how exactly can they go and proceed, get them the right support that they require in terms of technology. From an Intel point of view, as well as from Plugin Alliance point of view, we are committed on that. We already have and in fact, thank you so much, Lopa and team, that you have helped us in defining how the automation strategy should look like, and associated work that are there as part of the special interest group that we run. They are all going to be helping us in assessing how the startups are running, how they are going, what type of challenges are they facing, what type of support do they require in a more programmatic manner. And for us, the use cases are always there, and we would love to bring in our global best practices of driving efficiencies in the mining area, getting the right connectivity in a box, all of those things that Mr. Nitin talked about. We would love to ensure that they are brought in, supported, and taken to success. Just to reiterate back, we are here to get you the right support and get to the way in which we can make a holistic progress together. Collaborate to win is the motto that we are running with. Thank you so much again.
Thank you so much, sir, and looking forward to the long-standing fruitful collaboration, which already has taken the right momentum with Plugins interest in Industry 4.0, as well as Plugin Alliance contribution to the Mining Challenge program. Thank you so much. I
Thank you
request,
so much.
I thank you. I humbly request Sri K. Krishnamurthy, CEO and President, India Electronics and Semiconductor Association, to address the August gathering. Sir, please.
Good afternoon to all of you. Hope you
Sir,
were able to
your
hear me well.
Yes, sir, we are able to hear you, but not able to see you. Your video is off, sir.
Uh-oh. Now,
Yes, sir, just it's tilted. Yes, sir, perfectly fine. Sir.
come. Okay. So thank you very much to HTPI, all of you, Director General, sir, and the entire team of HTPI, all the the government, and also from EP Bhubaneswar. Before I talk anything about the Open Challenge program, I want to share with you an information which I thought I will share later at a different context. But I think this is a better opportunity, I thought. So IESA conducted a very detailed study of the readiness of different states when it comes to ESDM. Now it's like everyone wants to participate in the World Cup, but are we ready? How are we prepared? So this is a study IESA initiated. We took about 20 of the states which were talking about the subject, electronics and semiconductors, embedded products, etc. And the report has just been received. Actually, it came to me yesterday. And we are going to release this report in the IESA's Vision Summit next month at Bangalore on October 12 and 13. It will be released on the 12th. But I want to share one very, very interesting and important information with this team. There are 7 states in the country which we have identified as fast evolving. And these are the front runner states in when it comes to electronics and semiconductors. So obviously the states are Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Uttar Pradesh. How many you counted? 6. Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Uttar Pradesh, Gujarat, Telangana, and Andhra Pradesh. 6. But there are 7 states in this category, and the seventh state is the state of Odisha. So this requires a big round of applause from all of you, and definitely from me. And this calls, they are breaking into the big league. Mighty pleased and delighted whenever I speak to Manas Panda sir or Lopa madam, or whenever I had chance to interact with Secretary Mishra Saab, I always used to say that Odisha is doing well, but I didn't until I saw the report and how they have ticked many boxes which need to be ticked to become a fast evolving state when it comes to ESDM. I myself was surprised. And congratulations to the entire team of Odisha who is present here. And it is not a surprise in another respect because these kind of initiatives that they are launching, identifying what is the local problem of the state, what is the domain where it is relevant, and what solutions can come to solve the problem is probably what makes Odisha different from many other states who are trying to participate in ESDM. So excellent initiative. I don't want to repeat what others have said. And the most important aspect I would try to re-emphasize is that when states and institutions start or keep reinventing themselves on a continuous basis, that is where innovation happens. Innovation is not a static topic. Innovation is a continuously moving topic. And we have to reinvent ourselves every day. Come to the office and start, what do I do different today? That reinvention mindset is what's going to make such programs and such initiatives and such institutions successful. And STPI, I always lead from the front and very quietly, but very emphatically, they support and put their energy and money behind such initiatives. When Electropreneur Park was started, and I was involved right in the beginning days, when the very first discussion happened in Delhi for the EP Delhi, kind of doubting Thomases who were there at that time. Hey, is this possible? Will it happen? Will system level startups ever get can build? And today we have 50 odd companies coming out of EP Delhi who have graduated and moved out of EP Delhi. I think with the exception of 2, all the other 48 or 49 are successfully moving on to productizing and commercializing their innovations. And I think the kind of energy Lopa Madam is putting behind EP Bhubaneswar, it's only a matter of time they overtake. So with STPI support, with the industry joining hands, like the Intel thing that we just now saw, and the ever enthusiastic support from Sambit Sahu and his team, I think the perfect collaboration of government, then government supported institutions like EP, industry, and even academia. And I had multiple discussions with Manas sir, how we can bring in the IITs and triple ITs in Odisha into this game. And there are wonderful ideas that are being talked about. And I must admit that as often as I would like to, and as often Manas sir invites me, but for that we will definitely make it happen. But when we get all these elements together in working in perfect harmony, I'm sure we will see a lot more successes in this kind of initiatives. And I wish the mining challenge all success. And I know that participants waiting to participate, and IESA will be very happy to facilitate for the progress of this challenge. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. And with your continuous support, mentoring, and guidance, we religiously strive to move forward to a new direction always and a higher level. Thank you so much, sir. We were to have Shri Pradeep Gupta, MD, Cyber Media, and Chief Mentor, Electropreneur Park, Bhubaneswar, to address us. But due to a personal exigency, we have his recorded address, which may please be played by the EP team. EP team to please to the need.
It is my pleasure to welcome you all at this launch program of the first ever mining startup challenge for the startup community. Orissa is, one of the critical states in India when it comes to mining. And I'm glad that the stakeholders, JSW, NALCO, RSP, etc., came together and have given innovative challenges and are looking for innovative solutions from the startup community. This, as I mentioned, is the first ever challenge in this particular sector. This will be of a 4-month duration, and we want startups to build up solutions, to work on their ideas, create proof of concepts of these successful solutions. And these winning solutions, we will deploy them also. Okay, so we will ensure that the startups are connected with the corporates, they are connected with the mentors, they work on cutting edge technologies, they have access to the electronics lab, they have access to places in the mining industry where they can be implemented, and they come up with innovation solutions to solve various problems that face the mining industry, including consumption, optimized operations, health, safety, the carbon footprint, transportation, water quality, and so on. So,
Of the companies, yeah.
once
So that-
again, this is an invitation to all the startups to come and offer solutions by which you can change the face of the mining industry in the future and contribute to the Make in India mission of the Indian government.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for being our beacon always. Best known for his unconventional ideas and industry-savvy approach, and as a result-oriented top Mandarin, for which he is extremely popular among the industries, and who has always inspired us to take up new leap every time. I would now request Sri Manoj Kumar Mishra, Secretary Electronics and IT Department, Government of Odisha, Chairman of Odisha Computer Application Center, and OST to Honorable CM to kindly give his valuable input. Sir, please.
Thank you so much, Lopa, for an introduction like that. Respected Arvind sir, DG STPI, and all my friends. It's an incredible day to be there on a platform which is being done for the first time in the mining sector. Mining is in the bloodstream of Odisha. It's if you talk about the 5 top minerals, Odisha has the largest deposit of them. Coal, iron ore, manganese, nickel, you name them, bauxite, Odisha has the largest deposit. In fact, if you compare Odisha's mineral wealth to a country outside India, it rivals the mineral deposit of Australia. And you know where Australia is in terms of its mining prowess all around the world. Unfortunately, in the mining sector has been industry 1.0 till now. I can say that with a little bit of experience because I come from the railways background. I got baptized into service by carrying train loads of coal from Talcher to the rest of the country. So we understand how mining operates, how bad it is. In fact, if it rains, the entire country rejoices, the entire world rejoices when. The only people who hate rain are people who are involved in transportation of minerals. It rains, the roads become bad, you cannot mine, nothing moves, and you are under duress. Imagine how the conflict of purpose has become for the rest of the world to the mining industries. So I think technology is something which can bring great change, and I can say that from experience that we have seen in railways. The adoption of technology, I think in a large organization happened in India with railways first. So talk about your PNR ticket, which happened in 1985. It was one of the largest IT projects in the world at that time, to that of a network which is called Freight Operation Information System, FOIS, which if you use, people, I think are my esteemed colleague from NALCO, from JSW, and from RSP who are there, they track their trains wherever it is, and it gives so much of peace of mind to know that where is your next lot of consignment coming, because it is after all a network, and after all, if it stops, then your processes stop. It is critical. The mining operation of Odisha is critical to the entire country. We produce about 25% of the steel of the country, and we aim by 2035 will be producing 50% of the steel of the entire country. And we would possibly be world's number 2 manufacturer of steel by that time. So the scale is humongous when we talk about mining and mining related work. So the time that we have to travel from industry 1.0 to industry 4.0 is very less. The quicker we do, the better it is. I think when I heard from the stakeholders from JSW, from RSP, and from NALCO, you could sense the pain points that they have. And the regular manner in which we solve problems possibly do not apply. If you want to leapfrog, then we have to adopt technology. And IoT and having network. In fact, I still remember mobile phone was very new during that time. So we didn't have much of that. But if you go into mines, you are completely cut off. Till the time you are back, your family won't know whether you are coming back or now or never. So that is the kind of gaps that we have in large industries like mining. So I would be extremely happy if we get even 5 ideas get implemented, and the quality of stakeholders that STPI has been able to brought in. It is unthinkable. I have not seen any program where the quality is of this high. And what we signed today with Intel is something that speaks volume about the seriousness that the STPI has taken this to. And this is the only reason why we, from the state government side, we respect so much the institution of STPI and its ability to run programs. So therefore, a lot of credit to DG sir, the director Manas Panda, and the CEO Lopa. All of you, the entire team, you make us proud. The EP Bhubaneswar chapter is, I am very sure it is going to leapfrog Delhi, and it is going to show better results. And this is something that we will work on and take it further. In fact, this will not end. The mining industry is not ending soon. We have deposit for the next 250 years. You forget about coal, we have to talk about net neutrality. But other than coal, it's 250 years of wealth we have. And so you can understand this program can run for the next 100 years if we want. So I'm very proud to be associated with this in any whichsoever manner. I'm very happy and glad and honored that I've been invited to share stage with all of you. My honest request is let's do this as the best program being run in the country with the startups. And our startup people are extremely excited because we have been able to give a lot of hope through the government, whatever within our limited means. The community is excited, and this is not open only to the startups of Odisha. It is open to the entire country. So let the best things come out, and we will handhold. I can assure that if something comes out and it needs to be incubated in a bigger space, government has enough resources in terms of the mining where I can take these ideas and implement for their testing. So that much I can do. All the best to everyone, and thank you so much. This is something that gives me immense pleasure to be associated with. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your unstinted support always, and motivating, encouraging us to come up with new and better ideas. We definitely will never let you down. Thank you so much, sir. A specialist in policy and regulatory and advisor at Telecom Regulatory Authority of India with deep knowledge of government policies, legal matters, and regulatory issues in telecommunications, and extensive experience in framing rules and regulations, I request our esteemed Director General of STPI, Shri Arvind Kumar, to unveil the very purpose of all of us assembling on the virtual platform today. Sir, we request you to kindly launch the Mining Challenge program of Electropreneur Park, Bhubaneswar, and I request all the dignitaries to please join us for the launch.
Yeah, please launch it. I give my permission to launch it. Please do it.
Thank you.
3, 2, 1.
Thank you. Thank you. We are now open to receive solutions to the problem statements provided by our esteemed industry partners. The call for application starts today and ends on October 9th, 2022. The links to apply is on our website and all other online platforms. Thank you so much, EP team, for displaying this. I now request our esteemed Director General of STPI, Shri Arvind Kumar, sir, to address the August gathering. Sir, please.
Thank you, Lopa. Good afternoon. Secretary to Government of Odisha and Electronics and IT Department, Mr. Manoj Mishra. Other distinguished dignitaries on digital dice, startup innovators, ladies and gentlemen, all those who are connected with through video also. It's my pleasure for launching this mining challenge. And thanks to all the parties and partners who has joined this very challenge or this very program. As everybody said, that Odisha is blessed with lot of mines, abundant mining resource, which is available with that. And so this could be the best test bed for such a program. And when you have leader like Mr. Manoj Mishra, who has a deadly combination of railways, good knowledge of mining, mines, and then now in IT. So I think nobody can bring this industry from industry 1.0 to 4.0 in a shorter time than Mr. Misraji. I'm sure he will do it. He's able to do it. When I met first time to him, I think Odisha is in the right hand when it comes to IT department. And actually, everybody has that time, whether person, state. So now this time is for Odisha. In 90s, people are looking for where to start the IT industry, where to make our IT systems, computer systems, develop the software. So people find Bangalore could be the good city. Region could be because they have good weather, good less pollution, less everything. So people chosen, and the state government was also equally progressive. Now the time has changed. Now time has come to Odisha. Now we are not talking about the plain 2G, 3G. Now we are talking about the 5G. 5G means use cases, which means application of telecom technology, right? So Odisha, state like Odisha, which is good in mining, good in agriculture, for those application has to be developed. And I think, I'm sure that Odisha in the leadership, the present leadership, will definitely leapfrog with other states when it comes to technology. In this program, award is perhaps the least important thing. You will get some money. But what is important is for such programs, today we are also doing providing some prize money to what is called Sugarcane Award. This create whole ecosystem. So let us say 500 people participate. Only maybe 5 may win, but 495, their thought process has changed. Now they know whom to contact, what to do. So this kind of the challenge program create not physical ecosystem, not tangible ecosystem, but intangible ecosystem, which means your thought process changes. You think that we have to do something, and this is the field where which is about the life and death. So we people who are from Uttar Pradesh or Delhi, they don't know what is the actually mines. They can only hear news in the newspaper that there has been two fatal accident within the mine. People are coming there, going there, and something had happened. So this is all about the life. So any solution is not that solution which company gives valuation or revenue or something like that. It is about the life. So whether Odisha government or any state government, when the people like those who are developing some solution for such an industry, they should be sympathetic to them. They should understand what is their problem. And unless we will not able to do it, because it's not, everything should not be seen in terms of the only valuation. These are the solution which will save the hundreds of the life. And therefore, this kind of the development of the technology support from all our stakeholders will create a new ecosystem. And therefore, I thank to all partners who is present there, or even otherwise directly indirectly supporting this our program, whether it is JSW, NALCO, RSP, Excel Point, CSM, Happiest Mind Technologies, MaxByte, Plug-in Alliance, NSS, and of course Department of Electronics and IT, Odisha government. These all are very good partners, and they are right partners. So what is immediately required for the startup is problem statement. So we are getting problem statement from the people who are actually having the problem. So when you have the startup and the problem statement, it is easy to be acceptable. They know what to do or not to do. So this is the program which is unique in the sense that the problem statement is coming from the people who will adopt it not today but tomorrow. So this is unique in the sense that this will not only solve the problem of the industry in Odisha, but this will also drive the general solution, which we can work anywhere, any state in this whole country or even outside the world. I am sure that this will bring some good solutions which could be used by the industry. And in the leadership of, I think, Lopa, she's very good. I think there were 10 speakers, 11 speakers, and there were 2 videos. Still, she is able to make everything on time. I must congratulate her. And the way she was managing it, it was ultimate. I think hopefully she will manage this championship program and this whole development innovation in the same speed. The way she speaks, I have to stop myself. I have to think what she's saying. She speaks so fast. I think she will be doing the same thing when it will come to this whole champion program, right, Lopa? So thank you very much. Wish all the best for this cohort, for all the participants, everybody. Congratulations to everybody. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for being the constant source of motivation to perform better every time. And your words definitely give momentum to this launch. So we are sure of startups coming up with best solutions that will be transformed into products with the help of all the partners here. Thank you so much, everyone. And let us now move towards the vote of thanks. For that, I would say that launching of Mining Challenge program has been possible due to the constructive participation and cooperation of all the stakeholders and well-wishers. So I, on behalf of Electropreneur Park, Bhubaneswar, and in fact, the entire team of STPI Bhubaneswar, extend a very hearty vote of thanks to respected DG STPI Shri Arvind Kumar Sir, Secretary Electronics and IT Government of Odisha Shri Manoj Mishra Sir, Shri Pradeep Gupta Sir, Shri Manasa Prasad Mishra Sir, Shri Manas Panda Sir, Shri Prasant Bishwal Sir, Shri Sudeep Pal Chaudhary Sir, Shri K. Krishnamurthy sir, Shri Sambit Sahu sir, Shri Amit Chatterjee sir, and Shri Nitin Watt sir for gracing the launching event and for sharing with us your findings and opinions today. Now that we have marked the beginning of the program, I would take this opportunity to place on record our hearty thanks to JSW, RSP, NALCO, CSM, Plugin Alliance, Happiest Mind, Startup Odisha, and IESA for their enormous cooperation and requesting them to perennially do so for making the mining challenge program as well as other programs as successful as the launch. And an event like this cannot happen overnight, though the wheels started rolling weeks ago. I'm fortunate enough to be backed by a team of very motivated and dedicated colleagues at Electropreneur Park, Bhubaneswar, and guided, so meticulously managed by our director, sir. I cannot thank everyone enough for their involvement and their willingness to take on the completion of tasks beyond the comfort zones. And to the August gathering today, I sincerely thank you for sparing your valuable time and also want you to come forward, apply with the right solutions for the problem statements, get mentored, get benefited by the program, the partner organizations, and all the mentors involved. And like I've always mentioned to my startup friends, the ones who are incubated and the ones I always speak to, I say Electropreneur Park, Bhubaneswar is just a call or an email away from them. So thank you everyone for joining us today. I request your support throughout. Stay safe and thank you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Dot on time.
Yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you. It's time. On
Thank
time.
you. Right.
Thank you, sir. So nice of you. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.